Hello, my name is Greg Ferguson. I am your 2017 Camp Chawanakee Camp Director. I'm looking forward to a great summer this year, and I'm here to give some information and then answer any questions that you may have regarding summer camp.
And hello everybody, my name is Mike Foster. I am the camp business manager again this year, as well as the council staff advisor for Camp Chawanakee. So I'm the resident professional attached to Camp Chawanakee.
And sir, appearing behind the camera, hello everyone, my name is Joseph Popast. I work with the troops to help you guys get ready for your reservations, and I'm here to assist in the background.
You can say you're the office manager too. All right, to get started, Leader's Guide, everybody should have either been emailed one or sent one. Hopefully you guys have had a chance to download it or print it and read it and then go over it with your SPL. There's information in there that will answer almost everybody's questions. So with that, the week of camp, check-in begins at 1 o'clock on Sunday. You can arrive, I guess, whenever on Sunday, but official check-in will not begin until 1 o'clock. You will be assigned a troop guide, and they will take you around, show you your campsite, and take you around the different areas of camp. The schedule is in the Leader's Guide. There will be a SPL meeting Sunday and a Scoutmaster meeting Sunday, I believe at 5 or 5:30. Please make sure everybody gets there because more information will be given out about the schedule of the week. Special events going on, as always. 5 o'clock? It's at 5 o'clock. Special events going on during the week. There's all the adult activities such as bocce ball and horseshoes, and then on Thursday there's our famous golf tournament that we do. Friday is always the Chawana days in the afternoon. There will be CPR training available for any adult leaders that want to become certified in CPR. Those will be held on Tuesday mornings throughout the week. And then a thing we're doing again this year is our pre-camp swim check. We're encouraging everybody to do their swim checks before they get to camp. One, it saves a lot of time. I know last year when my troop did it, it cut out probably an hour of check-in time. And all the instructions are in the Leader's Guide. And it just makes it easier. If you have questions about it, you can, if you're on a webinar, ask or call and we can answer them, but it does save time. And buddy tags were mailed to the contact person for the camp for your troop yesterday, today, and tomorrow they'll be mailed out as well. So you should be receiving those shortly.
Page 49 and 50 in the Leader's Guide.
Page 49 and 50 in the Leader's Guide.
Also available for download off the website.
And you may download it off the website. Anything else on this one?
Just please read it.
Yeah. Joseph, did you want to talk about the prerequisites?
I'd be happy to.
One of the popular questions we have been receiving right now are about prerequisites for merit badges, and understandably so. That's a very important part of getting ready for camp. The prerequisites, as many of you know, merit badges will change requirements over the years. National will update badges, and we have gone over all the merit badges that we offer for camp using the new 2017 requirements, and we have now updated all requirements on the www.chawanakee.com website. So you can log into the website using your Troops ID number. There's a report that you can print out that allows you to see all prerequisites for merit badges that we offer. Or if you've already signed up for Scouts for classes, there's a report you can print out that allows you to see which prerequisites each kid has for the badges that they're signed up for. So if there's any questions, you can just log into the website and view them there. A lot of questions we get about prereqs are, do they have to be done beforehand in order to take the merit badge class? And the answer for that is no. You don't have to have your prerequisites done before you come to camp. Having them done, though, will allow you to finish the merit badge at the end of the week. So if you don't have the prereqs done, you can still come to camp, you can still take the merit badge, but you will probably be getting a partial at the end of the week. We have our counselors try to do as much as possible to teach the merit badge. Sometimes we have maybe people can come up that can assist with the merit badge, so it's possible we might be able to make some exceptions depending on the week, but we always try our best to make sure everyone can get the classes that they sign up for. A lot of people ask the question, how do they show prerequisites have been completed? The best way is to work with a merit badge counselor in your local area and have them start a blue card with the prerequisites, with the requirements that they finish being signed off. They can bring that blue card up to camp and give that to our counselor for them to finish. Or if what the prereq is to do certain activities and write up a report, you can bring up that report to show that they've done the work. So we work with you as best we can to help identify what you've done and what you've finished so you can earn the merit badge at the end of the week. Anything else? All right, I'll turn it back over to Greg.
All right. One thing that we're going to talk about now is the campsite that you're in. Please make sure that before you go to camp, you check the website to make sure that you're not sharing a campsite with another troop. If you are sharing a site with another troop, please be mindful that if your troop arrives before that other troop, please don't have your scouts spread all over the campsite, because what happens is when that other troop comes in, then they're going to be all split up and it can cause some headache. So if you get there before the other troop, you can always go ahead and set up, but just make sure that your group of tents is together. Just makes it easier. Also make sure when you check that week you're coming, if it does say 100% full, we do our best to accommodate everybody, to put everybody in a tent, but times it may not be possible to move tents and beds and platforms, so we're encouraging troops, at least the adults, bring extra tents just in case you get there and numbers change for troops, so numbers can increase when troops show up to camp. So we can't always move tents and platforms and beds, so we ask that you bring a tent just in case, especially on those weeks that say 100% full. Is that pretty much that? Now we're going to talk about food service and the new dining hall.
Well, folks, we're actually really excited about dining at Camp Chawanakee this year. For those of you that are unaware, we just recently completed construction on a brand new 500-person dining hall. We're really excited about it and the way that we're going to be able to serve meals this year. So we're really excited to share that with you. A couple things. Please make sure you check out page 42 and 43 in the Leader's Guide that covers meals at Camp Chawanakee with the specific couple things that I want to highlight. Special needs diets. Vegetarian, vegan, kosher meals are not always going to be available. We will do our best to provide meals, but we do recommend that following the Jamboree and Philmont setups, bring your own meals if you need those special dietary meals. You can store them in the dining hall, make sure they're labeled with the scout, what meal it's going to replace. We will help you prepare them, give you the materials you need to do. Our food service manager, Helen, is terrific in making sure that all that gets done well. We want you to eat well at camp, and we will do what we can to help you out there. We will have certain items that are gluten-free, vegetarian, like that, but if you really want, to bring something from home or bring something that you normally love to eat, please, we recommend do that. We will help you out in any way that we can. You can also go to Chawanakee.com and pre-register any special needs or allergies, especially allergies, that you have to foods. That way, our food service manager can actually pull that and know that you have an allergy to wheat or whatever it might be before you even get there. When you arrive at camp, you will then recheck all of your allergies, you'll fill out cards, and that way we want to make sure that we're taking care of everybody that goes through our dining hall. All right, so please, please, please make sure you're checking that out. Last thing about food service, Friday night is family night. It's an outdoor barbecue. Your units, your boys, must bring their mess kits to Friday night dinner. All right, that is served kind of a picnic style out in a picnic area we have near our volleyball court. So please make sure that your boys bring mess kits to camp, because you should be using them for lunch anyway, but then they should also be bringing them to the Friday night barbecue. Now, any family members that come up, we will provide them paper plates, utensils, that kind of stuff, but we only do that really for the visitors. So we want to make sure every unit, and we tell the same thing to our staff, they have to bring mess kits as well. And it's just a way to make sure we're cutting down on garbage. We don't want that whole area to get trashed. So that's another important part to remember about Friday night barbecue, other than it's really delicious. The next thing that I want to talk about real quick as well is we recently received a shipment of pistols that we will be offering pistol shooting this year at Camp Chawanakee. Through help from a generous grant from the NRA, we will be piloting the pistol program this summer. Look for more information about how that will work coming out through Chawanakee.com and through push-through emails, as well as that Sunday leaders meeting for SPL Sustainable Patrol Leaders. We just found out about it relatively shortly, a little before this meeting, that we got approved for it. So we're looking forward to being able to do that. 22 caliber pistols at Camp Chawanakee this year, so that'll be quite a lot of fun. And toss it back over to Gary.
All right, campsite inspections. In the leader's guide, there is a campsite inspection sheet. Every year we have volunteer commissioners that come up and they check your campsite, and that's part of the thumbstick program throughout the week. So please make sure you have the necessary materials for that. It's really easy to follow. And it's just something that can help improve your campsite, and just the boys have fun getting and hoping they can earn the thumbstick award throughout the week.
So, have we got any questions so far?
No questions have come in yet through the chat, but if you guys have anything, feel free to start sending them in now.
So we're at the point where basically we've gone through the highlights that we want to mention to you guys. So now we're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to do some giveaways. So we have 2 people that have joined us in the room, as well as whoever has joined us online. So first thing I want to know, we got 9 people online. Wow, I like it. So one thing I want to find out is it anybody's first time at Chawanakee? We got no? First time at Chawanakee, any first timers?
Yes, Barbara and Jack and Jeff are all first timers.
Are they the same unit or are they different units?
They appear to be different units.
Okay. So what I want to know then is, from those 3 units, who is the newest scout leader? So who has been a registered leader in their unit for the shortest amount of time? So they can just put on there and say, hey, I've only been registered a year, 6 months, whatever it is.
We have 1 year for Jack.
Okay.
The 4th year, too many years. Anyone else?
So we got, it's like 1 year is the lead.
1 year appears. Barbara says less than Jeff.
Doesn't help. A little bit more information is necessary.
Yeah, less than too many is still greater than 1 year.
So we think it's still Jack, or what are we thinking?
Anyone else
Very
less
important.
than a year?
Well, of those ones that it's their first time at Chawanakee, that's specifically what I'm looking
Rich Byer says he's been a leader for 6 months.
at. Okay, is this his first time at Chawanakee? Was he in that bracket?
Is this your first time at Camp Chawanakee, Rich?
It's from those first ones I wanted. narrowed it down.
Yeah, he just transferred in from the Navy.
Okay, so what's his name? What's your name, sir?
Rich Bayer.
Rich Bayer, and what unit are you from, Rich?
Rich, which? Troop 461.
Troop 461, and you know what week you guys are coming?
4th of July.
4th of July week. Well, Rich, when you arrive at camp, make sure you head on down to the training post because there will be a camp t-shirt waiting for you of your choice and your size. Go ahead and get down to the training post. I'll make sure that they have your name and your troop ready for you to be able to pick up a t-shirt. All right, so I'm going to give 2 prizes away this time. So my 2 guys that are here, because I want to give them, and I already know the answer to this, so I have to apologize to one guy. Who traveled the furthest to be here? That's the guy from Reedley. So okay, I got Reedley here, and then online, who is logged in from the furthest away? We had somebody in like South America last year, so I want to see if someone can beat that.
South America.
And while I'm waiting, troop number and name again?
228.
And your name?
Richard
What's your last name, Richard?
Mindera, Mynderup.
And what week are you coming, do you know?
5. It's after 4th of July.
We haven't gotten any responses yet from anyone in chat.
All right, people in the chat room, where are you logging in from? Who's the furthest from Fresno?
Okay, now they're coming in, sorry. We have Lake Forest, Cerritos, California,
Pretend I don't know a thing about geography.
4 hours away, San Diego, farther than Jeff.
San Diego,
Jeff seems to be the focal point for everything.
in relation to Jeff, yes.
We have someone from Disneyland. That's playing to the heartstrings.
I'm gonna be down there in Anaheim in a meeting in like a week and a half doing one of these. Nice to see that you logged in. I appreciate it. Maybe I'll see you there on that Saturday too.
So,
San Diego, where's Lake Forest?
yeah, I think San Diego's our furthest right
So I
now.
don't know where Lake Forest is, so that'd be my only one.
Where's Lake Forest?
How far away is Lake Forest from Fresno? And is it actually a forest of lakes? Or is it a lake full of forests?
Mark, I've unmuted you. How far are you from Fresno?
Let's pretend I am not smart when it comes to geography. We'll all take the leap of faith together.
It's
Mark doesn't have a mic.
We got people hitting up Google Maps back here.
it's between Santa Ana and
It's between Santa Ana and Memphis.
So San Diego is
Okay.
so far.
So San Diego is still further. So whoever is San Diego, can I get your name, your troop number, and what session you are going to be there?
Alright, San Diego was Jack.
Jack.
Jack, what's your troop and council, please, sir?
Well, and what session is he going to be there? Do I need to? And his last name would help too.
Latimer.
LAD.
747 San Diego Imperial Council, obviously. And if nothing else, I can look up the week later.
Okay. So you two from the furthest away, you guys are going to get a Camp Chawanakee sweater at Chawanakee waiting for you guys in the training post. All right, so the next one that I wanted to do, I always do one more fun one, is, now I didn't have it written down here. Let us do, who is going to be bringing the most youth to camp this year? Who is going to be bringing the most youth to camp? So do you know off the top of your head?
It's gone up, but I think we're hovering around 8.
8, okay. Open for 5. 5. Online?
There's nothing yet. 21,
Okay.
4 in my vehicle.
How many in your troop? Are you going to be bringing?
Currently, 21 is the winner with Jack.
Jack again?
Anyone else? I've unmuted everyone again, so if you need to talk instead of type, let us know. Barbara says 31.
Yes, Barbara, just saying that. Barbara, 31. We're taking a scout as trustworthy, remember. So 31 youth. We got 31. Going once. Going twice. 3 times. I don't think that's sold. Barbara, what's your last name, your troop number, and what session you going to be there?
Jeff Giacomi will be representing our troop 671.
Oh, okay, so Jeff Giacomi, 671. So you can inform Jeff that you got him something. So at the training post for him, there will be a small fountain drink and an ice cream of his choice because he will probably need it surrounded by that many youth. That's Jeff Giacomi. Perfect, 671. All right, that is what I wanted to give away some stuff. I always like giving out some swag, and we hope you guys had a good time. So this point, now we're going to throw it open to questions and answers, and the 3 of us will all team up on being able to answer them. So I know there was one, we'll start here in the room as we're waiting for some to be typed in, but there's one in the room that I think pertains to Trail of First Class.
Just explaining how it works, Trail of First Class, what the boys can expect.
So the question was, please explain the Trail of First Class program and what the boys can expect.
So Trail to First Class, it's a session, and basically what happens is the instructor there looks at all the books, and they go through all the requirements and try to complete as many of the requirements as they can. I know that the ones they can't complete, like the camping nights, obviously you can't do that up at camp, but all the rest of their requirements, the swimming, the water runs, the first aid, the knot tying, all of that is covered throughout the week. It is important, if they do sign up for it, they need to show up. If they miss a day, they get behind, so they won't get the requirements signed off from the previous day, because usually there's a lot of youth in those classes. And again, the instructors try to do their best to cover all the material. If there are adults that are there watching and would like to help, help is always welcome, because some of them say demonstrate, and if there's 30 youth trying to demonstrate something, that can take a while, and they need to demonstrate, not just say they know how to do it.
So is that the focus of the whole week for those boys, is that class?
Yes,
Okay.
anything in that's first class requirement is that focus.
So there's a session for Trail to Tenderfoot, session for Trail to Second Class, session for Trail to First Class. That's 3 sessions basically. So there's a chance they could actually get a 4th session, as well as they could take free time. So if they want to go do a handicraft badge in their free time, please go forth and do it. Same thing, they want to take a nature badge, go for it. They want to go do scout craft, something like that, please get them out. And then also, make sure they're going and having fun. They are going swimming, they're going to go to the rifle range, really get them to have a good time going doing that other stuff. But there'll be certain things even during free time that they will have to do for those trail classes.
And just as I did trail last year, you're looking at probably 80-85% completion on each one of those trails. So I as part of my intro to outdoor, I taught those classes the week that I was there. So you're looking 80-85. It'd be pretty tough if you didn't have a few of those things under your belt to get 100% complete.
So for new Boy Scouts just starting, the Trail to First Class is the way to go. They'd start with 10.
Oh, I do recommend go and do the trail classes. If it's their first year at camp to have a new trail, it's a good thing. And then, like I said, throw 1 merit badge in there, and then I'll offer them, here's some other things you can possibly do. But I would definitely also recommend that you don't let someone overwhelm themselves. Well, Monday in open time, I'm going to go and knock out, basketry, and then on Tuesday, open time, I'm going to go knock out fire safety. Make sure that they're also then giving themselves a little bit of time to go have fun, go swimming, go shooting, go relax with their buddies, you know.
Okay, so through the online chat here, we've had the question about what's the difference between trail to first class, trail to second class, trail to tenderfoot. Each one of those focuses on the specific rank itself, and the follow-up questions are, can someone take all of them? Yes, you can take all three. They're all at different times, so you can focus on them. And then the next question follow-uping that was, are they available during free time? The instructors are available during free time, but there's no guarantee that they can complete the classes during open time.
And be aware that there are some activities that the instructors will be leading for those sessions during open time. For instance, there is a nature hike that they take during the afternoon free time that they have to complete, and that ties into the sessions. So, again, the nice thing remember about those first skill-based ranks is they can also be done in your campsite with your troop. So, I mean, if you're looking to get some of that stuff done at camp and they can't make those sessions, we have the materials at camp, and we have the instructors that would be glad to pass along the information to you guys to help you out with it. Just talk to them at some point, early in the week, preferably. If you want to set up something kind of in your unit to be able to do it, and if you need axes, saws, if you need ropes, that kind of stuff, we'll be happy to help provide those.
And then we had another follow-up question. They came in late, they didn't hear about signing up for the pistol program. The pistol program, we're still working out the exact specific details. We just found out that we are able to run it this summer, so right now we don't actually have a set program and signups. But when we do have everything figured out, we'll be posting it online through Chawanakee.com. We'll be posting it on the social media sites. We'll be emailing the information to the scout leaders. So we thank you for your patience. We are getting that out to you shortly.
Yeah, we actually have to work through National to figure out what they're allowed to do at the Boy Scout level to make sure that our program matches up with that. And part of it will also be our instructors going through the proper training for it. So as soon as we know more, we promise we'll pass it on to you.
Next question online, do they need to bring their own lashing poles and rope for dressing up campsites?
Anything that you wish to do for decorating your own campsite, you should bring. We do have some materials, but they're used mainly for the program areas. And anything you can find around, you're more than welcome to use. But yeah, if you want to build a nice elaborate entrance, we recommend you bring your own staves, your own lashings, that kind of stuff. Am I slightly out of frame?
You keep bouncing off.
I know, I
right
do
now.
that. I do. Sorry. Anything else? Any guys here in the back of the room? Anybody?
The question is, can they bring their camp trailer into their campsite? The answer is yes. You can leave your trailer into your campsite. You're allowed to bring one vehicle in at a time on Sunday or Monday when you arrive at camp. We do ask that all vehicles be out back at the camp parking lot. But you can leave your trailer in the campsite.
We'll have you unhitch the trailer into the site off of the road. You cannot leave your vehicle attached to it. That we want the vehicle back in the parking lot.
Anything else?
Or we awkwardly stand in the
Do a little day.
in the filming for a little while, waiting for questions to come in. Please remember that if we finish this broadcast and 20 minutes later you go, there's this question that I wanted to ask them. That was the whole reason I was watching the broadcast. We are available. You can email us. You can call into the office here. You can find our contact information all over the leader's guide, all over our. So the more people that get on it, the kind of the slower it runs. Like I said, we reserved it for leaders that need to do work and that kind of stuff. So you come. There's power at the building, everything too. And there's room for you. We'll set up a little table with some shade where you can do work. But that is where the Wi-Fi is located. It is only at that location.
What about cell service? Verizon has very good coverage at camp.
It's the best.
AT&T, it gets a little spotty when it's heavy traffic and a lot of people up on Shaver Lake itself, but they also have service. Any other carrier, it's hit or miss.
I'd say the best ones in order to go Verizon, AT&T, Sprint, and that's about it.
The next question is charging stations, electrical outlets. At the old dining hall, we had a dedicated charging area for whatever electronics you have. That's probably going to still be available, probably going to set up something in the new dining hall as well.
Yes. So the new dining hall seating area will be open 24 hours like the old one was. and we will have a charging station set up there. The old dining halls will be converted over into some new spaces, including a learning center, and will probably be along the same lines of an open 24 hours for you to charge at your own risk.
Yep.
So if you leave your phone in there and you leave for a day, that is on you. So please remember that it's plug in, turn on airplane mode, hang out for a little while, get your charge that you need.
Question about blue cards. They missed that part.
So blue cards, we will provide them if you need them. We ask that you bring them though, pre-filled out. Send them with your boys to the first class. If we don't get if the boy does not have a blue card when they arrive or when they come to class the first time, they're still going to get to take the class, but we can't sign them off until we get a blue card signed by the adult leader for that class. So please be aware. If you need blue cards, we'll have some for free of charge up at camp, within reason. Don't ask us for 500 of them, but you can also bring up your own.
Lockers available for adults for valuables.
At this time, we do not have lockers available for adult leaders.
Proof of prerequisites.
We will take, basically, if it's something they actually had to provide and write down, obviously bring that. If it's something along the lines of they had to have done an activity or done something with at the home or something like that, signed note by the leader, signed note by the parent or whoever it was they were supposed to be with. And pretty much on all of them, if we get a note from the leadership that says, this boy has done it, we will accept your word for it. This guy is trustworthy.
Mark asks about how do we handle partials. If it's a partial with a blue card, just bring that. Our counselor will finish off the parts that need to be finished. Or like Michael just said, if they just have proof that they did it, or like a report they typed up, or pictures that they took at the event, or if it's a letter signed by their scout leader saying that they did it, we'll work with you on that.
So be aware, so the BSA has no real official partial system. The only thing that they have said, though, is if you worked on a merit badge and did not finish it, and those requirements changed, you must start the badge anew. So if the merit badge is still the same requirements from when they began working on the partial, you're good to go. But if the requirements changed, you have to jump onto the new one.
Now, a popular question with blue cards after you leave camp. Let's say you get back to home and Timmy leaves his blue card in his pants and the pants get washed and the blue card is destroyed. We keep records of all merit badges at camp during the week, what requirements were completed, if they got a complete blue card or if they got a partial. We can recreate any blue card that's processed through camp during the summer. We keep these records for 8+ years. So if you ever need to contact us and get a replacement blue card, you can contact the Fresno office and talk with our scout executive, John Richards. He's more than happy to make replacement blue cards and mail them to you directly.
Aaron, Richard, how you guys doing? All right back there? Good.
If we're sharing a campsite with another troop, are we still our own troop, or do we absorb into the...
So the question was, if you are sharing a campsite with another troop, are you basically now considered one troop? No. We will consider you your own troop in dining and visitations, and we still want you guys, if you're bringing 5, like you said before, you'll probably just have one patrol for Chawanakee patrol getting to the end of the week. But no, you will still be your own entity. So we won't ask you to be responsible for the other troop and vice versa.
Nothing else from online chat, it would appear.
Well, if there are no more questions, we can go ahead and wrap this up. We appreciate everyone that logged on with us tonight and that showed up into the office. Thank you. It's always nice to actually have people here. We've done this with an empty room, and it's been interesting.
We actually had one more just come in here, and it's a pretty good one. How far in advance should care packages be sent? Any items not recommended? It actually is a good idea to send care packages a week or two before you come to camp, simply because it does take time to get up into the mountains.
I would say the latest you want to send it would be Monday of the week that they're there.
Follow up for that, if there's any packages that don't get picked up, or if they come after the troop has left camp, we do return to sender anything So if nothing else, make sure there's a return to sender address on them.
As far as items we don't want sent, fireworks, weapons, illegal paraphernalia. If you're sending a care package with some snacks and some goodies, terrific. Please be aware that our version of the TSA will check everything. And, you know, confiscating snacks that maybe aren't healthy for the boys. I'm kidding. Yeah, just, you know, snacks and goodies, whatever you want to go ahead and send them. But yeah, we do recommend probably a week before would be your best bet. Yes. We do pick up mail every day from the Shaver Lake Post Office. We send out mail every day, so if your boys want to send home a postcard or bring up letter writing materials, we sell stamps and stuff in the trading post as well, so they can actually mail back as well. There's a good chance they might get home before the mail arrives, but they can still send stuff from us. All right, anything else?
Nothing else yet.
We good?
I think we're good.
Gentlemen in the back, I think we're good?
Nicely done.
All right, well, with that being said, I think we will we'll sign off. Thank you very much. If you have any additional questions, please reach out to us. And we're looking forward to having a great year. And I'm looking forward to Greg.
Yep.
We're going to have a real fun year.
Have a good evening, everyone.